Hi, how you doing? I'm just going to walk you through some of the functions and features of the Raceday app. Melbourne Racing Club are committed to providing you as much information about their racetracks as possible. So this app's been developed for your benefit. It also benefits trainers, jockeys and punters. So let's get started. You can download Raceday app, all one word, from both of the app stores for Android and for iPhone. Once you've downloaded that app, you'll be presented with a primary landing page, and so I'm going to click onto the Caulfield image. Here I've got the current weather conditions that are occurring at the track. The weather station's continually updating these every 3 minutes. The weather station's located at the track, and the camera is also taking images every 10 minutes. It's important that we show you the weather as well as just show you the weather metrics. As you can see, it's 13.3. We've had no rain since 6, 0.2 from 24 till 6 this morning, 10.4 mils in the last 7 days. The track managers have applied 6 mils of irrigation. The soil moisture at the track is 25.1. It was 25.2 at 6 this morning. Hasn't dried out a great deal due to the cool temperatures today. We've had a max of 14.2. The wind's currently 11.9 from a southwest direction, and the track managers have applied 16 mils of irrigation in the last 7 days. Every one of these metrics can be clicked and viewed. So here I've just selected the temperature so I can see what the temperature has been from midnight till current time, and I can go back and have a look at this month, or if I want to have a look at the last month. Now the track managers also prepare the track and produce you a track report. We've got Caulfield Guineas coming up this Saturday on the 12th. The track rating currently is a good 4. The going stick will be produced on the day of the meeting, and the rail, it will be in the true for the Guineas meeting. The previous meetings also list their rail positions and track rating. So I'm going to drill into the previous meeting for Underwood Stakes Day. This was the track manager's report for that particular day. This is the weather that occurred on that particular day. Now, this information is very important to trainers and jockeys and punters that are trying to assess how the races were run and what influences the weather made during those race times. Now, when we conduct a meeting, horses need to be at the track at a given time before their race. And it's important that the fields that are due to arrive on time, and the stewards also need that information. You can search this list by horse, by trainer or race, and at the same time you can search for status to say which horses have arrived or not arrived, or scratched or not scratched, or a completed field. So in this case we can see what times these particular horses arrived on track, what race they're in and what stalls they're in. So I'll just go back. So there's another important function and feature that MRC have made available to you, which is the analysis. Now, again, this is just an analysis of the last 12 weeks of meetings that have been conducted at Caulfield. They've broken them down into sprint races, the 1400, the 16 and the 1700 plus distances, and the Caulfield Trends past 12 weeks is a summary of all of those ones above. So let's just dive into the sprints. Here they've had 17 races during that particular period. The meeting date, the race number, the runners, the distance, what barriers came first, second and third, where the horses were positioned in the field during those particular races. Now, the pie chart itself is active. Now, what I mean by that is I can click into the 1200 section, and the list down below is then filtered by that particular click. So I can see what the track rating was, the rail position, the race number, the runners, the distance, and where the horses were positioned in the field. And the weather that was occurring at the time those particular races were conducted. As I said previously, very important information for trainers, jockeys and punters alike. Following on from that, you can then review the actual detail. So here I'm going to click on the 29th of the 9th, launch you straight into the racing.com platform so that you can see a rich amount of information about where the horses placed, sectionals, stewards reports, etc. It's a great platform. Taking you back to the primary menu, I'd like to wish you all the very best for the spring carnival and happy punting. Thank you.